Hey everybody, welcome to another episode of Let's Talk After School. I am joined today by Noelle Bars. She is the RN and the Health Services Coordinator for Greenville ISD. Noelle, how are you doing today?
I'm doing real good, Chris. How about yourself?
I'm doing good. I'm glad that it's weekend starting up, so it's been kind of a long week. Um but today we wanted to really kind of talk with you and kind of maybe give some, I don't want to say advice, but just some things to look out for parents, and just some kind of things that can kind of help them manage the stress, not only on their students right now, but on themselves. Um, so tell us a little bit about your background and kind of what you do, Greenville ISD, and then we'll get into it.
Okay. Well, I've got about 21 years in school nursing. This is my sixth year with Greenville ISD. Being the health services coordinator, I help facilitate all the campus nurses in their ability to take care of the kids and keep things flowing smoothly, make sure they have what they need. So most of my background's in school nursing. I just had about 3 years in hospital nursing, but after that, I've been in school nursing.
Okay, great. Let's first talk about how parents can connect and check in with their kids and see how they're doing, and kind of judge if they, what their kid needs at a certain time.
Okay, well, just one of the best ways to connect with your kids is to be present, to be with them. And since a lot of families are home, that opportunity presents itself a lot more often. So just, reassuring them that everything is okay, be around more than normal, help and participate with their school learning, with their technology and their packets. Even if it's challenging for you because you've not had to be a teacher before, just go ahead and laugh at yourself, but go ahead and help work with the kids in their schoolwork. That's an automatic way to connect with them in the normal routine of the day. So that's important right there. Um,
Yeah, because I know that even for myself, I mean, I'm in the school every day, and I like to think of myself as someone that can pick up things quickly. But sometimes the kids will bring me homework that I'm not, because they do things completely different than when I was in
yes, they
school,
do.
and then parents that are older than me, it's way different than how they did it. So don't let that kind of intimidate you. And sometimes it kind of helps
Correct.
the kids if you're kind of struggling too with it. They feel more calm, and more, they don't feel as embarrassed that they're not picking it up.
Absolutely. Be able to laugh at yourself and laugh with your kids as you're learning because it's so different.
So something else that comes up a lot is, especially in this time where, because it's not like in summer where you can take your kids to the pool, or you take them to the movies, or kind of, you're at
True.
home or you're not in school, but you really can't go and socialize with your friends like they used to be able to. So what are some activities that you think can help kids deal with stress? And on top of that, what are your suggestions as far as screen time? So time on
Hmm.
maybe mobile devices or gaming systems versus physical activity.
Sure, sure. Well, absolutely. Just getting outside as much as possible. We're fortunate that it's springtime where we have our best weather. We have rain, but not a lot of it. It's not too cold and it's not too hot. And bike riding and walking and running are definitely things to get out and do. If you have a yard space, you can set up little, you can play soccer, you can play basketball, you can have little relay races, different kinds of things, but just anything to get outdoors and get your mom and dad doing it with you. When they struggle and falter, you can all laugh together, but moving your body is so important. And then balancing your screen time. Do your lessons. If your lessons are going to take more than an hour, then stop at a good place and go outside for about 15 minutes. Get some good exercise, come back in and finish that lesson. Balancing your screen time, I would say once your lessons are done, try not to have much screen time. But if you do more screen time during the day, again, balance it with getting up and moving around for like 15 minutes every hour or even 30 minutes after each hour. But some good screen time is reading. Reading is so good. Utilize those things that the teachers give you for reading. And if you're going to read online because you don't have a lot of books at home, then do reading online. And then your other screen time, do it together as a family. Maybe later in the day as a way to unwind is family movies. But I would avoid a lot of gaming and things like that because it takes you away from the world around you. And the more you sit down, the less oxygen gets to your brain to help you think and to help you feel good and to make your body work. The more we sit, the less our blood flows. So we need our blood flowing through our body to get to our brain to make it work well. So that's why getting up and moving is so important.
Um, as far as, and I know right now the school is doing a community feed where parents can go up and they have breakfast and lunch, and
Yes.
they can pick it up and take it home. So what are some, and I know that it's a little bit, again, it's just a different situation than most parents are used to. But what are some diet uh, suggestions that you can give out that maybe some things to kind of stay away from or maybe do in moderation,
Mm-hmm.
and then some foods that are really good for, like you said, brain activity and kind of
Yes.
those type things.
Well, it's really good for brain activity to avoid a lot of sugar or fatty or fried foods. And interestingly, right now, it's the fast food restaurants that the drive-throughs where it's like you can go,
Yeah.
but those are the least healthy foods. It's better to eat fresh whole foods that you can get from the grocery store. And just some easy snacks and things for kids during the day are, whole grain crackers with peanut butter. That's like wheat thins and Triscuits. Um, a colorful, fun snack is, at the store, you can get packets of green, yellow, and red bell peppers. You wash and slice those up, mix up some guacamole, mash up some avocados, and you've got a nice guacamole and pepper snack. You can also make peanut butter and banana fajitas. So you take your tortillas and slice up bananas and peanut butter, and that makes a good snack. Fruit smoothies are excellent. You can blend all kinds of berries and bananas. um, it makes your smoothie look ugly, but you throw some spinach or some kale in there and you get some extra good nutrition, things that are good for your brain, and you can hardly taste it. Still tastes like a fruit smoothie. It just looks a little green.
Yeah,
Um,
maybe don't tell the kids that you're putting that in there, and then they just won't even know. But if you tell them, they're not gonna want it because
but if you use a dark colored glass with a lid
yeah,
and a straw, they might not see the color so much.
right.
And any kind of melon, it's full of so much water that it is healthy, keeps you really hydrated. Apples with cinnamon and dipped in yogurt. So fresh things that you have to prepare yourself are often your healthiest things to be eating.
Okay, well, Ms. Bars, thank you so much for joining us today. And
You're welcome.
we've been doing student interviews and kind of gauging how they're doing. And it seems like the kids are kind of, at first the break was good because, you're not in school, but now it's really kind of starting to get to them. So we want to start giving out these ideas for parents and students to kind of help them adjust to what they're going through. So thank you so much for taking time and talking with us today.
Okay, you're very welcome, Chris. Thank you.
Thank you. And thank everybody for checking out the show. And we will have more information coming to you. We're going to be interviewing more people in the field, letting you know how to get you through this tough time. So thanks again for watching. We'll see you next time.